Okay, hello everyone. In this video, it's a continuation of a series on description of a graph, of a straight line graph y equal to mx plus c, which is most applicable in physics. Okay, so there is a part 1 and part 2 of this very video. I'll be dropping the link down there so you can get to see them if this is the first of the series you're seeing. Okay, now here we are continuing with the questions. In the second video we saw 1 to 5 and here is 6 to 10. Says use the equation to state how you would find the unknown constants graphically. Sketch the nature of the graph in each case. Now remember, the idea is to transform each of these equations to a straight line equation. The straight line equation is simply y equal to mx plus c. Okay, now y must be a variable, m is a constant, x is a variable, c is a constant. So we must have variable equal to constant variable plus constant, variable equal to constant variable plus constant. Okay, so let's see each of the questions. You can go back to the second video to get the full idea of what we are doing here. Okay, so the number 6 question here we have is t equals 2 pi root m plus m naught over kg, and if you see here we are told that t and m are variables. What that means is that the rest are constant. So how do we represent this? How do we find the constants in each case, and how do we sketch the nature of the graph? Okay, so the question is t equals 2 pi then square root of m plus m naught all over kg. Okay, now this is not looking like a straight line graph, so the first thing we do is to square both sides. Okay, we do well by squaring both sides. If we do that, this would be t squared equal to, here would be 4 pi squared, then we're going to have m plus m naught all over kg. Is not okay, so m plus m naught all over kg. Okay, so finally this is going to be t squared equal to 4 pi squared m over kg. Okay, then plus 4 pi squared m naught over kg, now which is looking like a straight line graph. Okay, and that's because t squared here is a variable. Okay, 4 pi squared m over kg is constant variable. 4 pi squared over kg is a constant, m there is a variable, so that's constant variable that can represent our mx. Then while this everything here is a constant, 4 pi squared m naught over kg is a constant. So from this we can see that in plotting the graph, let me rub this up first of all. To sketch the nature of the graph, this is what we are going to have. So the graph, first of all, you're plotting a graph of t squared. This is t squared here against m. Okay, because your graph, like we said in the previous video, you're plotting a graph of variable against another variable, a dependent variable against an independent variable. Okay, we are going to have a straight line graph which cuts the positive y-axis. So this is exactly what we're going to have. Positive slope, positive y-axis. So the slope here of this graph is equal to 4 pi squared squared here over kg. Okay, then y, the intercept is equal to 4 pi squared m naught Okay, 4 pi squared m naught all over kg. This is exactly the solution for that problem. So let's see others quickly. Okay, the next one here is p equal to cube root a v raised to power n, and we are told that v and p and v are variables. So let's see that quickly. We have p equal to the cube root of a, then v raised to power n. p, v are variables, the rest are constants. Now this is not looking like a straight line equation at all. So we must transform this to look like a straight line equation. So the first thing we can do here is to square both sides. Okay, no, to find the cube of both sides. Okay, so this will be p cube. Now this is equal to the cube of the right hand side. I will make this av raised to the power of n. Okay, because cubing this means the cube root here will be cancelled. So p cube equal to av raised to the power n. Now because we have this as a power here, whenever you have an exponent, I told you the best way to transform that is to find the logarithm of both sides. Now the base here is not exponential, so I can simply take the log of both sides. Let's clean this up. Okay, so now we are going to have, if we do that, we're going to have log p cube, okay, equal to log a v raised to power n. That means log p cube is equal to, we can say, log a plus log v raised to power n if we apply the law of logarithm, according to the law of logarithm. Okay, so we can now say that log p cube can still be written as 3 log p according to the law of logarithm, now equal to log a. Then log v raised to power n can be written as n log v according to the law of logarithm. This is already looking like a straight line. So let me rewrite that. We have 3 log p, okay, equal to log a plus n log v. So this small letter n here. Okay, so this is what we have, and like I said, it's looking like a straight line equation. Let's rub here off quickly. Okay, yeah, so we can see here clearly that this can be y, this can be c, log a is c, n log v is mx. So we're plotting a graph of dependent variable, that means 3 log p here, against independent variable, which is log v, that's y against x. Okay, so positive slope, positive intercept, the slope is positive, intercept positive, so we're going to have this. There are no negative values. So here we're going to say my slope, which is m, is equal to n. Okay, your slope is the value that is attached to x. Then while your intercept c is equal to log a, the constant log a. Okay, so that's the nature of the graph. That's the solution to that very question. So let's see the next one, which is number 9. We are given I equal to, okay, no, number 8 is I equal to E all over R plus small r. And we're given that I and R are variables. Okay, so let's see that quickly. So we have I to be equal to E over R plus R. This is not looking like a straight line at all. So we can transform this starting by cross multiplying. So we have I into r plus small r equal to E. If we open the bracket, we're going to have I big R plus I small r is equal to E. Okay, this is looking more like it. That's because IR here, variable. Okay, this is variable constant, mx, and why this is just constant, E is a constant. So we can start by making y a subset of formula. That means I can rewrite that as IR is equal to E minus I small r. Okay, so this is looking like y equal to, this is C, then minus mx. Okay, so you see here we have negative slope and positive intercept. And so if we are to draw the graph for this, we're going to have something like this. Okay, something like this. We're going to plot a graph of y, which is IR, against x. X here is I. The slope is negative, so it's going to steep downwards from left to right. And the intercept C, so we can say here that my M is equal to R, that's your slope, the value attached to the dependent variable or independent variable. Then we have our intercept C is equal to E. Okay, so that's the answer to that question. It's quite interesting. The intercept is positive, so we should call the positive x-axis. Okay, let's see. The next one, I equal to k over r plus c squared, and I and small r are variables. So let's see that. R plus c squared. Okay. This is like we know, this is not looking like it at all, like a straight line equation. So what we can do here is that we can let's cross multiply. We can say r plus c squared is equal to k over I, and so we can also say r plus c is equal to root k all over root I. Then we can now say okay, r is a variable, so we can now make r the subject of the formula. So r will now be root k over root I, then minus c, which is already looking like a straight line equation. This is y, this is mx, and this is c. Okay, so in plotting the graph, we're going to have something like this. Rub this off. Yes. We're going to have something like this. It's a straight line graph. Intercept is negative, so that means this graph will touch negative. It has a positive slope, negative intercept. So we're going to have something like this. It must touch the negative y-axis. Okay. So here we are plotting a graph of r against 1 over root I based on the equation. And because our x here is 1 over root I, our y is r. Okay, so my slope here, m, is going to be root k, and y, my intercept, c, is going to be c. Okay, so that is it for this one. I think this is quite interesting. Then for the next one, I expect you can try it and on your own. Post it for me on the comment section, and will comment on that. So do that. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to this video, don't forget to click the subscribe button. It means a whole lot to me. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.